Scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds. Here we go for round number 1. Edwards wearing the red gloves, Vuong wearing the black gloves. Both fighters trying to measure their jabs. Vuong with a little bit of head movement, comes with a hook. Another short hook, inside. Edwards shelling up and taking a knee on that one.
Quick knockdown. I think Edwards just took a knee to make sure he didn't absorb any additional damage. Definitely felt the power of Caden Vuong here early in round 1. And again, a 16-year age discrepancy between these two fighters. So look for the speed of Caden Vuong to perhaps be the missing piece to the puzzle that is Matthew Edwards.
Vuong peppering right now, finding his mark with that cross. Trying to smother Edwards.
Edwards just doesn't look comfortable so far.
He hasn't found his groove yet, but he's landed a few hard shots right there. Maybe he can earn that respect in the final closing of this first round. And of course, we saw that early knockdown in round number 1, but what else did you see from that fight?
It was one-way action for the most part. Caden Vuong doing a great job showing off his speed. You love to see the combinations. He saw a wounded fighter in Matthew Edwards, and he was going after him. He was looking for that first-round finish. You know, Matthew Edwards, veteran move holding there at certain times as he tried to gather his bearings.
Well, I want to see Edwards settle down and land a few hard shots to earn that respect from Vuong. Vuong right now is having a little bit too much momentum going on. And Matthew marching in, working that body, fires a leg kick. And Vuong just waiting to get that counter. And it's the single shots of Edwards that allows Vuong to kind of come in. And when Edwards throw in combination, it kind of sets Vuong back, puts him back on defense. And a nice cross by Edwards.
And Caden Vuong is essentially strictly boxing right now. Hasn't used his legs in the fight.
And he's using his head movement very well.
And he looks comfortable boxing too. He looks like a traditional boxer.
Edwards throwing a combination, trying to establish some power there. He's got to stop Vuong from throwing those hands. He's got to clinch a little, get that knee going, smother the action.
Caden Vuong had Matthew Edwards cornered there, but didn't do enough before the action broke.
Oh.
Roundhouse right misses from Edwards.
And that's what he
there.
needs to do. He needs to establish that power again to keep Vuong on his back foot. And he's doing a good job at that. And don't let Vuong get off. Don't let Vuong throw those punches and bunches. Oh, wow. And round two comes to close. How do you see that one?
That was a beautiful bounce back round for Matthew Edwards. I gave him the second round, and I have it 19-18 through 2. And Matthew Edwards will need to win the third round by a point for this to be a draw. And if he gets a knockdown, he perhaps could pull off the upset, but still a lot of work to do. 2 more minutes left in this fight.
Well, I like the adjustments that he made. Edwards throwing combinations, establishing power to not allow Vuong to throw those punches and bunches that he's been doing. Vuong with that head movement, still working very good. He knows he can steal this and keep that because he earned that early knockdown in that first round. But let's see experience versus youth in this one. The third and final round between Matthew Edwards and Caden Vuong. Here we go. Vuong trying to pepper that jab, circling around with that jab. Edwards using a little head movement now too. Little feint. Fighters go into a clinch. Our referee, Michael Bell, separates them. And Edwards winging to that body.
Edwards making it uncomfortable for Caden Vuong.
Vuong peppering that jab coming in. And Edwards is doing the right thing. He's smothering the boxing of Vuong. Flying knee comes up a little bit short. Vuong in the clinch. Vuong trying to establish some head movement, trying to get those hands going. Scores with a nice leaping punch. 30 seconds remain in his third and final round. Edwards with that high guard. Leg kick. "15 seconds remain. Let's see who can make their mark." Vuong peppering with the double jab cross. Edwards coming in, working that body, working that head. And that fight comes to a close. Wow. How do you see that, Manuk?
That was a rather close round, but Caden Vuong did more than enough to edge the third. That leaping left hook that landed was the best punch of the fight. I have it 29-27 in favor of Caden Vuong. And let's look at some of the replays of the action.
Oh yeah, you see the punches of Vuong. Vuong with the very nice boxing force Edwards to go down. It's the hands, the punches and bunches. But then in round two, Edwards made that adjustment, established some power, worked the leg kicks.
And there's that leaping left that connected for Edwards. That was the best punch of the fight.
Yeah, great.
Excuse me, not the fight of the round for Caden Vuong in round 3. Best punch, of course, was that first round knockdown.
I like the boxing skills of Vuong. I like his head movement as he was coming in. But Edwards, hard as stone, big hands and made the adjustment. And I tell you, he's just a happy guy. Loves to be in here. Finding his groove in this sport. And how can you not smile and be happy for him?
Yeah, he said, I don't have to do it, but he wants to do it when it comes to fighting.
And he's finding his solace in fighting, you know, coming off a divorce. And now in the game, finding his reason, finding his purpose. Everybody has a story, and they all bring it into the ring. And of course, still coming up, 2 more fights. Mario Sanchez taking on Manuel Garcia, and Michael Sanz taking on David Rincon as our final 2 fights of the evening. But let's send it to Josh Shibata as he's getting the final score to see who will be the winner here at the Lion's Den.
Really?